Hey everyone, Sami here and welcome back to our next episode of the 205 Live Universe Mode. Big one here for you tonight, 2 championship matches, including the Light Heavyweight Championship and in our main event here this evening, a triple threat tag team match for the tag team championships. Let's go. And here we go then with our opening match of the evening. Is going to be this man here, Akira Tozawa, issuing an open challenge. Of course, he's already successfully defended this championship twice in this universe mode, defeating both TJ Perkins and Drew Gulak, I think. Either way, let's see who's going to cash this opportunity in. So who is it going to be who's going to be cashing in this open challenge? That's Rich Swann with Neville and Austin Aries. Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Has this little duo become a trio here? I mean, of course, they already hold gold. Of course, Neville already holds the Cruiserweight Championship, and now it looks like they've brought back Rich Swann here to try and pick up the Junior Heavyweight Championship as well. This is this is very interesting. Right out of left field here, another surprise in our universe mode. First we had the return of Neville, then Austin Aries, now Rich Swann returns. It's crazy. Well, let's see how Swann gets on then in his big championship match against Akira Tozawa. Right, then this one it's all going to be for then the Light Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Akira Tozawa. Like I said, he has already successfully defended this championship twice in this universe mode. And now he looks for his third successful defense. But this must be a real curveball for him. The return here of Rich Swann, who's got one of the shiniest foreheads I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a crazy forehead, isn't it? Unfortunately, there's not that many Rich Swann calls, which was a bit surprising for me. But hey-ho, we found the best one we could. It's a shame. I'm a massive fan of Rich Swann. I was so disappointed when he left WWE. Obviously, I know why he left WWE. There were certain things that obviously happened in regard to why he left WWE, but he's doing well now for himself in TNA, thankfully. It'd be interesting to see what the stance of AEW is going to be on this sort of stuff as well. I mean, would they take on wrestlers with a sort of more checkered past, or are they going to be very, sort of, I don't know, they're going to be sort of like a bit more conservative about who they bring in just because of the potential damage it could do to the company. I don't know. But Rich Swann is definitely someone who could be in a position of that. But interesting match. And then Akira Tozawa versus Rich Swann for the the Light Heavyweight Championship. I'm losing my voice already. That's good. I've just started the video. So a bit of chain wrestling to start things off. Akira Tozawa and Rich Swann. As you can see then, both Austin Aries and Neville are at ringside for Rich Swann, so you can only imagine that he has joined this little, well, it was a duo, but now into a trio, I suppose. And interesting to see, the one thing that we can say that all these guys have in common is they all left WWE under, I wouldn't say mysterious circumstances, but they left them under, maybe not on the best terms, shall we say. Of course, we all know about the Neville story and why Neville left WWE, and Austin Aries was unhappy as well, and wanted to be a bit more of a main event player, really, rather than just in the 205 Live. Obviously, Rich Swann because of what happened. If you don't know what happened, it's pretty easy to find. But he was arrested for an argument he had with his wife. That's about it, really. So yeah, a bit interesting, really. And I'm sure that he'll be hoping to make an instant impact here and hopefully walk away with the championship. But Akira Tozawa, like I said, already successfully retained, defended, one of the two words, the championship twice in this universe mode, and he's not going to make it easy for anybody to walk away with it. He has been a real fighting champion. Of course, he won the belt in that fatal 8-way, or whatever it's called, 8-man scramble at the end of the NXT universe mode. And then, yeah, successfully defended it twice in the previous 11 episodes. So this is actually his third championship defense in 12 episodes, which is pretty crazy if you consider that the tag team championship tonight is going to be defended for the first time. And of course, that match is going to be Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong versus Cedric Alexander and Tony Nese. As Akira Tozawa up on the top, looking for that double foot stomp, but Swan rolls out the way. What else we got for you tonight? We got a singles match in the middle that I can't remember because my paperwork's on either side of the room. It was between Mustafa Ali and Sami Zayn? I can't remember. It's definitely Mustafa Ali, and I think it's Zayn. I'll have to find out. Nice spinning heel kick there. A little bit of a black mass there, really, wasn't it? By Rich Swann into the pin, only for a 1 count, though, so they need a bit more work than that. Rich Swann now taking Hideo up. Hideo. That was wrong, wasn't it? Roll through there. That's an interesting thought, actually, the tag team, Hideo and Akira Tozawa. That could be an interesting tag team we can have a look at a bit later. Or we might do some sort of tag team tournament leading up to the end of the universe mode. Shabby Mania or Shabby 05 Live, whatever we're going to call it. It's a good back and forth match, this one. It is currently, obviously, Rich Swann who's in control, and he has taken control over time. Akira Tozawa had a pretty strong start. Swann now looking for that reverse Bloody Sunday. Now dragging Akira Tozawa back into the middle of the ring. And he's going to stamp on the arm. Swann now really working the body over, actually. You consider him more as a high flyer than an actual technical down and ground wrestler. And I'm not quite sure you want to really be getting into the ground style with Akira Tozawa, because I feel like he's probably a bit more suited to that style, especially striking. But it is working quite well for Rich Swann at the moment. Swann brings Tozawa back up to his feet. Nice again. That kick right to the face into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. We could have a brand new champion here this evening, and it could be a debuting man. And you've got to give it to Akira Tozawa to offer this open challenge. It was a big, big thing for him to do. Nice Phoenix splash there by Swann. Holds the leg again, and at the moment it looks like a when rather than an if this championship is going to change hands, isn't it? Swann. I don't know, is that kick Swann's finisher? It seems to be. That spinning heel kick to the face, but Akira Tozawa fighting back. That's the noise he makes, isn't it? That's clothesline, another clothesline. Akira Tozawa ducking. Oh, Rich Swann and catches him with a super kick. And you feel like this might, I don't know. I was going to say this film might feel like a bit of an audition for Rich Swann to be part of this stable. And he's failed that audition. Akira Tozawa once again. Absolutely lethal Akira Tozawa. Retains the championship once again. My word. Akira Tozawa, what a brute. And to be honest, not quite sure how, because Rich Swann dominated that match, to be honest with you. But Akira Tozawa, such strong play, and you saw Neville trying to distract the referee, but the referee was having none of it and still counted the pin. There was that second of those. That must be his finish, that kick, you know. Because he hit a couple of those. Went straight for the pin, but the referee was having none of it. I think the momentum that Akira Tozawa has built in his previous Universe Mode matches, and obviously becoming the champion and that sort of stuff has really helped him out. And eventually Akira Tozawa once again retains the championship and walks away. But and you see the look of disdain on the faces of both Neville and Austin Aries, shouting at the crowd here as well. And Akira Tozawa, for the third time in this universe mode, successfully retains the light heavyweight championship. Be interesting to see what the future is going to hold now then for Rich Swann, for Neville, and for Austin Aries. Rich Swann's face is a bit funky, isn't it? But either way, Akira Tozawa, great win for him. That's the first of our 2 championship matches for the night. I was right. Our second match of the evening is Sami Zayn versus Mustafa Ali. Here we go first then, Sami Zayn. I'm a bit disappointed with Sami Zayn, to be honest. I really thought like he was going to be one of the main men moving forward in this universe mode. However, he's just not really he's not really progressed as much as I thought he would do. I really thought he would be part of the main event alongside the likes of Adam Cole and obviously now Neville and Austin Aries in there as well, Pete Dunne, but I think he's only had 1 match so far and he lost that to TJ Perkins. So this is a big match for Sami Zayn to really prove what he can do against another guy who's also looking to show his ability in Mustafa Ali. And then here is Mustafa Ali, now part of SmackDown Live, which I think is quite a big, not only part of SmackDown Live, but wrestling some big matches against the likes of Samoa Joe and AJ Styles and them sort of guys. He actually got a pin, didn't he, over Daniel Bryan as well, the champion, on SmackDown. So he's been given quite a decent push at this point in time, and I'm glad they've seen some ability when they've got it. And here we go then. Although I do wonder, really, with Mustafa Ali, and this might be quite cynical of me with WWE, but I wonder with Mustafa Ali, are they giving him a push because of his origin? Same sort of reason why Jinder Mahal got a big push a couple of years ago was because obviously he was an Indian wrestler and they wanted to try and appeal to that market, and maybe they're trying to appeal to the market for Mustafa Ali as well, because wasn't... Right, I'm going to have to check this before I say something that's going to come across as... I'm pretty sure Mustafa Ali, if my memory serves me right, I'm not going to say it until I know for sure, but he is American. Yes, okay. So his father's from Pakistan and his mother is from India. Because I was pretty sure I was going to say, although he's American, he was born in America, he was born in Illinois. He still lives in Illinois. He was representing in the Cruiserweight Classic. He was representing Pakistan. That's the nationality of his father. So I wonder whether he's getting this massive push because of just basically they can try and use him to gain... Because he must be, he's a massive talent. He's getting a lot of backing behind him. So I bet the Indian fans are loving it. I bet he's selling tons of merchandise. Anyway, nice hurricane there by Mustafa Ali. Just showing off a bit here. And I said Zayn has struggled a bit in this universe mode so far. He's not necessarily progressed very well. Like I said, I really expect him to be part of the main event and be trying to get himself a championship match. But the moment he's had that one big match against TJ Perkins and lost it, and he's really just got no momentum. But obviously, over the next couple of episodes, we'll be looking to crown our new Money in the Bank. Oh. Okay. Mid-match interference? By someone from Undisputed Era, nuts. Very interesting. I don't know who that was, but it's not very easy when someone when it's 4 people the same entrance music, is it? I love that tornado DT for the bottom rope. I really do. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Say both these guys desperate for this win then, because it may just warrant who goes into these matches over the next couple of episodes, because I'll be deciding that off camera after this video. I'll be deciding who are the 12 people that are going to fight for the 6 spots in that Money in the Bank match. Obviously, of course, Ricochet cashed it in a couple of episodes ago and didn't do very well at all, did he really? It's got to be so disappointing for Ricochet that to cash in the Money in the Bank and to not win the championship is virtually... It's very, very rare. Mustafa Ali is going to go for a springboard, is he? I thought his finish is the inverted 450. What's his springboard going to be then? It's a spring... Oh, he's got a... That's nice. I like that. I do like that. Into the neck breaker. There's the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Mustafa, don't put your hands in your head. Your hands in your head. Don't put your head in your hands. Get on that top and do the inverted 450. Here we go. Imploded 450, but Sami Zayn got the knees up. Veteran move there by Sami Zayn. And there's a lot of damage. If you get dropped from that sort of distance onto someone's knees, that's going to hurt. Nice blue thunder bomb there by Sami Zayn. Into the pin. I don't know why he just didn't hold that for the pin, to be honest. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Zayn needs to go a bit more. What's he got left in the locker? Into the corner goes Mustafa Ali. And there is a haluva kick. Where is Sami Zayn anyway? Is he out injured? I don't feel like I've seen him in ages. There's the pin off the haluva kick. And there is the win for Sami Zayn. He needed that. He really needed a victory, didn't he? I mean, like I said, it's been a bit of a difficult time for him over the past few weeks. Lost his only match against TJ Perkins. And I tell you what, Mustafa Ali did put on a very, very good performance here as well. He was always going to be the underdog in this match. And Sami Zayn did show his superior experience. Getting the knees up for that inverted 450. And then following up with a haluva kick. Well, the blue thunder bomb first. And then following up with a haluva kick, which you probably won't see. Anyway, and he got the victory. So yeah, like I said, over the next couple of episodes, we'll be looking to crown our next #1 contender for the... Well, next #1 contender. We'll be crowning the next 6 people. They're going to be part of that Money in a Bank ladder match. And we'll squeeze an extra Money in the Bank in. I think probably next episode we'll have 3 matches for that. The episode after we'll have 3 matches for that. And then the episode after that we'll have the actual Money in the Bank ladder match, which will give them about 7 or 8 episodes really to consider when and how they're going to cash that briefcase in, or they can keep it till next season if they want to. Anyway, great victory here for Sami Zayn. That's definitely going to boost his momentum up a little bit, and potentially into the next couple of episodes when we get some people in the Money in the Bank. And here we go then, main event of the evening, Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship time. It's not elimination this time, it's first pinfall or submission wins. We've got the New Day, we have got Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong, and we've got Tony Nese and Cedric Alexander. Oh my god, this game. This game. Right, Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish are still going to enter separately, apparently. Well, let's call this one Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish from the Undisputed Era. And here then come the champions, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. And finally we have got Anthony Nese and Cedric Alexander, the newly formed team that have won their first match against Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Can they win the second one and become the champions? And here we go. I'm not quite sure why the champions entered in the middle. Normally the champions always enter last, don't they? That's weird. So yeah, this is first pinfall or submission wins. I debated this match. I debated making it elimination. I debated making it ladder, table, TLC. But, I mean, my favourite is elimination. It always has been. However, I feel like it's just better to have a standard tag team match every now and again. I mean, elimination's great and all, but in a tag team match it can be quite funky. So I thought first pinfall or submission. I'm not quite sure how this match is going to go. Whether it's going to be a bit mental, whether it's going to be a bit crazy, whether it's going to end quickly or slowly or what. But we're going to find out together. As at the moment we're split into Xavier Woods and Tony Nese and Roderick Strong in the middle. Bobby Fish on the outside on his own, now back in the ring. And Cedric Alexander and Kofi Kingston. That's a good match. Cedric Alexander, Kofi Kingston. See, Kofi, if he's not the champion here, would also be someone that I would debate having as part of the main event. It's crazy because this universe mode for me could be really big. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could do in this universe mode. A lot of potentially really, really cracking matches, but we've only got so much time. Like I say, once we've finished, once we finish this one, going to NXT UK, I think the cores are now going to be more or less available. There's some really good cores actually now available, and I think New Japan's going to go a bit longer. But then once those are done, we've probably got Lucha Underground's the only one we've got on our books to really do, and then we can probably have a bit of a debate about what to do afterwards. We can do a second season of something if you enjoyed it. It's a bit of a cluster in the middle, isn't it? I think as time goes on in this match, people will start to get a bit more tired. They will have taken a bit of damage, and it's going to be a bit less of 6 men just going all out. Xavier trying to do something to Roderick Strong on the top there, but Roddy fights back. Roddy now taking Xavier up into a backbreaker. Nice. But Kofi was up on the top. Kofi looking for the dive to the outside. I think look like Bobby Fish just pushed Cedric into the way, and Fish managed to avoid it, then takes Kofi back into the ring with the boots. But Kofi catches the leg. Okay, so it is only the 2 people in the ring are the ones that can obviously win. Because it is everyone for themselves, obviously, but it's pinfalls and submissions only take place within the confines of the ring. And it'd be amazing, you know, if Tony Nese and Cedric Alexander were to win this. So as we know, they faced each other about 3 episodes ago. It was a really good match. And then we played a bit of Devil's Advocate was that last episode or the episode before? Where we decided to put them in a tag team match, as well as facing off against the former DIY tag team of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, which obviously went really well for them, and Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano were beaten very quick and easy. I'd be surprised if we heard the last of that. I can't talk, can I, at the moment? I'm doing terribly here. So it's Kofi and Bobby Fish in the middle of the ring at the moment. The other 4 are sort of drifting slightly up the ramp. But in comes Nese looking to break that pin up by Kofi. And now everyone's back in the ring all of a sudden, well, apart from Cedric, who's still down on the outside. Xavier's going to go and do some more work on him. Nese dropping Fish neck first across that top rope as Xavier catch him. Roderick Strong on that running double foot stomp. Bobby Fish now rolling Nese through into the knee bar. And Kofi's just stamping on Bobby Fish, but he's not breaking. Oh, he finally does break. Kofi brings Fish back up to his feet once again, throws him to the outside, and then just drop kicks Anthony Nese. So we get to the point now where it is starting to spread out a bit more. People are a bit more tired. People are staying down for longer. This is the sort of time when someone's going to take an opportunity by the looks of it. Nese takes Kofi up into a powerbomb into the ropes. Wow, that was brutal, that was. You see Roderick Strong on the outside is really struggling to get back up to his feet. And you see both Fish and Nese going after Kofi. Nese now, look at that Russian leg sweep, but Fish with the clothesline to the back. And now it's effectively 2-on-1-on-1 in the middle of the ring. As both Fish and Strong in there taking down Nese and Kofi, while Xavier and Cedric Alexander fight on the outside. Kofi now takes Fish up to the top. Nice Frankensteiner. Roderick Strong, running knee strike right to the side of the head of Anthony Nese. And there's the pin now by Strong. But Kofi was there to break it up straight away as Xavier Woods bringing Cedric back towards the ring and just drops him face first across the ring steps. Nice gut-wrench style powerbomb there by Roderick Strong. As now Xavier comes back into the ring. Xavier's done a lot of damage and Cedric's done a lot of damage, vice versa, to each other out on that ramp. So They're both pretty tied. This could be an opportunity for one of them to lose the match here. Cedric there just completely wipes out the referee. I'm sure that was the point. Here we go. Now Nese and Alexander are the ones in control. This could be interesting, like I said, if these two win. And I like the idea of sort of putting some of these tag teams together. I mean, Nese and Alexander, like I said earlier on about the potential of Akira Tozawa and Hideo Itami. Hideo is always someone I forget about a bit, to be honest with you. And now it's almost like a single triple threat match in the middle now with Fish, Kofi and Cedric. Nice knee right in the face there. Bobby Fish on Kofi Kingston. Now brings him back up to his feet as Nese continues to battle strong on the outside. Actually sends him in, just as I mentioned it. Obviously, I think the fact is now that most people are getting to a point where they're pretty tired out and there's a chance they could lose. I think that's what they're hoping for. Cedric now looking for that draping neck breaker. Nice. It's an arm breaker there by Strong on Nese. Kofi just clotheslines Fish. Oh, nice exploder suplex there by Alexander. And Nese looks really shocked here, but right, Nese, Alexander, Kofi and Bobby Fish in the ring. Xavier there, nice take in, Cedric out. Nese taking some stiff right hands from Fish, but fights back, looking for that super kick. Fish slaps it away over a kick of his own. Nese ducked it. Now Fish up onto the top, nice into the sort of moonsault crossbody. There's a pin by Cedric on Xavier, was not enough. Tell you what, the Cedric attire sort of half matches the New Day attire, doesn't it, with the yellow and the silver and the... Yeah, it's not too far away. However, I feel like if we were just to add another, well, another African-American wrestler into that stable, it probably would look a bit racist. That's the thing, I've always said this with WWE and the way they make some of their tag teams. They don't have to stick people together because they are from the same... Well, I suppose it makes sense in some cases, though, when they from the same place or the same race or whatever, but it's a bit crazy, isn't it? This match is pretty crazy as well. Still absolutely mad scenes inside the ring. And the DLC comes out in a couple of days as well, doesn't it, actually? Then we can actually have the proper Ricochet in our universe mode. And we can bring Mike Kanellis in as well, actually. Very nice. Pin here by Xavier Woods, broken up by Roderick Strong, who's taunting the crowd because he broke a pin. Well done to him. Bobby Fish now sending Nese into the corner. That's Strong to send Cedric to the outside. Fish now clubbing blows to the back of Anthony Nese. Fish is just demolishing the back of Nese for those strikes, but now Nese finally turns around at least. That's DDT there by Woods. As again, the fight on the outside between Cedric and Roderick. Xavier's up on the top rope now, looking for that drop kick right to the back of the head of Nese. Woods now with Fish up on his shoulder, spins him into that neck breaker. Cedric looking for Roderick to get back up to his feet, but Xavier from behind, even with that just stripping the leg out, dropping him face first on the apron. Nice Roderick taking Nese down. Well, then Kofi just flattens Roderick from behind with a clothesline. Interesting battle this in the middle. Nice spinning kick there by Kofi. I feel like the winner of this match is going to be someone using a submission, which is why I feel like Bobby Fish might get this, you know. I just feel like locking in a submission and getting the tap quick is going to be the best way. To keeping someone down for a free count with this many people in the ring is going to be difficult. Very, very difficult. Oh, I think Cedric might have been going for a backbreaker then. What is it? I forgot what it's called now. Lumbar check. Spinning heel, well, spinning kick they're looking for by Cedric, but was dodged by Fish. And now, oh, Fish stiff right hand. Cedric with an uppercut. Kofi with the strikes on Tony Nese. I mean, everyone's busted open nearly. A lot of blood flow in this match. Cedric takes Bobby Fish down with a clothesline, and all of a sudden, the ring gets cleared, and it's just one-on-one middle of the ring now. In Cedric and Fish, and Cedric sees the opportunity, goes for the pin. 1, 2. It's only a 2 count. That was the best chance, though, I feel like. Oh, a nice running heel kick. Kofi strike to the back, another strike to the back, and another one as well. Strong was looking for something big there, but Alexander caught him out, and now Alexander drops him face first in the mat. Boot to the spine by Kofi as Xavier Woods now locking in on Cedric. This could be the good chance here for the New Day in the middle of the ring. But it was until Cedric did that and completely took out Xavier Woods. Xavier breaks the pin. Well, Cedric, if you can do something big here on Roderick Strong, ignore Kofi, do something. Ah, there we go. That was the big chance then. You had to hit Roderick hard then when he was distracted by Tony Nese. So something you got to do, you've got to just try and get a pin while your opponent is the one in control of the others. Seems like the best option. There's the cross armbar locked in though. Oh, that could have been a good one. Don't expect Kofi to be the one going for a submission, do you? I mean, all the people we've got here, and Kofi's the one locking in the submission. He's not really well renowned for his submission holds. Same here with Xavier Woods. They obviously heard me when I said earlier, I think the best way of winning this match is by a submission. It's pinned though by Xavier, and this is a great opportunity because there's no one there. Cedric gets around. Oh, and Cedric doesn't quite get there in time. And Xavier does get the 3 count, and the New Day successfully retain the Tag Team Championships. Wow, what a win that was. Massive win for them. I weren't expecting it, to be honest. I really thought with those teams there, I really thought that one of them would pull off the win. But well done, the New Day. So 2 championship matches tonight, and both retained successfully. And of course, we saw the match with Neville a couple of episodes ago, where he defended the Cruiserweight Championship, successfully retained, and Light Heavyweight Championship's been successfully retained. I think that's I think Pete Dunne's the only person to lose a championship so far in this entire universe mode. Wow, momentum's doing well here for the champions. Look at Kofi, right state, isn't he? Absolutely sodden with blood. Anyway, that is the end of tonight's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabba Gamer. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of the 205 Live Universe Mode, or tomorrow for some New Japan. Bye.